Good evening, TNT. That man sweating already, eh? Hot here, boy. Oh, good and hot, boy. Wait. Anyway, back with you here again. Evening news. So now, they post a video today showing you a bit of the festivities last night. Well, family, they're back at it. They're back at it again. They're setting up there. So that music going on start to pong down the house anytime sooner. Oh gosh, another sleepless night, boy. Hold on, let me get some water. Government juice. Water is coming up bag here. Family. Well, I hope all you enjoy a look around and enjoy a bit of the festivities. I see sober signal, eh? Well, you see, I find it. But me, I find sobers. Sobers missing. Just like the rest of the UNC. They're missing. Anyway, family. First and foremost, give the Lord Father thanks. A beautiful and blessed day. Every day He give you good, bad, or indifferent. It don't matter. It's a blessed day. It's a blessed day because He gave you and what? He didn't have to give. So take a second out today and give the Lord Father thanks. Usual viewers, usual subscribers, welcome back, family. Welcome. New viewers, new subscribers, welcome, family. Welcome. Now I strongly recommend all you hit the thumbs up button and hit the notification button, because it seems Miss Kamala and the UNC don't like the red man too much. So all you again the videos. So we're going to trick the algorithm. So every time you hit the thumbs up button, it will force the algorithm to post the video. Kamala could try, but she wouldn't succeed. Like she political career. She could try, but she ain't gonna succeed. Well, family, I just here, relaxing today. Couple knife here, I was just sharpening these things up. Had some rust and thing on it. And this one I fed up user and need a good sharpen, so I just sharpened that up there. So this one I had to sharpen, I fed up use it. I have a cutlass over here. That real people go be in front of this house here. All you see. And them go try and walk in the yard and thing, eh? So red man on guard duty tonight. But anyway, family, for all that prepared, you know what coming. Favorite coffee. So grab all your coffee. I just eat a biscuit there, so let me talk. Now everybody paying attention to this hantavirus. And the red man finds something suspicious about that. I mentioned it in one of my last videos. That is very suspicious. Mass about to start there. So I decided to look up the hantavirus, otherwise known as the Andes hantavirus. Come from the Andes region of Argentina and Chile. But the hantavirus itself has never went from rodent to human transmission. Never. It's always gone strict from rodent to human. That was the Andes virus. Rodent to human. Never human to human transmission. Until now. Follow me. We're going to take a walk down our road. Follow along. Now, sorry about that. You have the American government Donald Trump run on a platform. Hold on. Alright, that better. Donald Trump run on a platform. No new wars. I ended the war in Ukraine overnight. I want people to stop dying. We need to make the country great again. The cost of living going down. Going to be more affordable. We're going to go after the people on the Epstein list, and he named some of them. Bill Gates, for instance. Bill Clinton and others. And then the same man turn around and do the exact opposite of everything he tell people he was going to do. The price of gas skyrocketed. He start more war than anybody else. He starting conflict within the European Union and conflict with NATO. He went and threw himself in South America again. And by the way, it was the American government, okay, involvement from the American government that started the downfall of Venezuela. Okay, take that into account. America started. It was CIA involvement to overthrow the government, to install a puppet government. The same tactic was used throughout Central and South America. El Salvador, Guatemala, Nicaragua, Honduras, all the way through. Only a handful of countries were not affected. Guyana and French Guyana, or Guyana, French Guyana. Because that was a French colony and a British colony. Those two were not affected. But pretty much everywhere else was. Now they're going back. National security agreement. All the resources of the Western Hemisphere belongs to America. America has more oil than anybody. But America is utilizing more oil than they sell. So they are a consumer, not a manufacturer. They're boasting about jobs and building new infrastructure. All these things they're putting up. Americans. But the most credible and the most, let me see, licensed and accredited tradesman or tradespeople that they have come from Canada, namely welders, among others, because their accreditation requires higher standards than the United States. And your man could tell you that for sure. Red man could tell you that for a fact. As a tradesman, I could tell you that. What is required to get a license in Canada is a lot harder than the United States. Even in terms of military, the special forces in the United States, their training for the special forces is different than basic training for the rest of the military. The special forces training in the United States, that is standard training for the Canadian military. As a matter of fact, a lot of the US special forces, I think, they train with Canadians in Canada. Now let's look at steel. America don't produce enough steel, so they get a vast portion of their steel from Canada. Aluminum, they don't have enough. They need Canada. Oil, they need Canada. Lithium, copper, cobalt, nickel. All of that come from Canada. Electricity. If you look at a map of the United States, the entire border region from Buffalo all the way down past the prairies all require electricity from where? Canada. They don't produce enough. We have everything. Best country in the world. Why are the people suffering? Makes me question. Then you go to war with a civilization that has been around for thousands of years. America is only 250 years old. That is like a child feeling he's bad man, he's a bad John, and want to chuck out his chest and thing and go and fight his father. He go let you get away with a little bit, but eventually, you know what will happen? So America feel they're going to go in there and fight them. Thousands of years of military experience. Thousands. Versus 250 years. Cut off an artery that is supplying 30% of the world's resources. And here's a prediction for you. There's another choke point. It's called the Strait of Malacca. They are cutting that off too. That will put more than 50% of the world's commodities off the market. Build the economy better. Build the country greater. Pick a fight with UN after he creates a so-called Board of Peace. Board of Peace. 12 members, head members. And you have to buy your way into it, which Kamala is trying to do, by the way. They will decide world policies. They will decide how governments around the world run their nations. They will decide. And who's the head of it? Donald Trump and his son-in-law. They are causing divide across the world, and that shows in his recent polling numbers. The recent polling numbers for Donald Trump's administration is at 30-something% approval rating. 30-something%. People are poorer now than before he take office this time. Parts of California, it is over $10 a gallon right now. That means no transport, no shipping, no fertilizer. You are looking at extremely hard times, and the world knows it. But the news is refusing to report on it. All they keep showing is fake assassination attempt at Donald Trump. And that shooting that happened, they say it happened in that way. Well, it was, man, the recent one where the fella run through the security room, the security area. First he was holding that paper. Then he was carrying a gun. And then he had a suitcase. And then he assembled the gun in front of the police dog. All of which is a lie. Lie after lie. Promise to deal with the Epstein files. And these are children. Everybody forget. These are children that were abused. He promised to deal with that. He released some, most of which were redacted. And redacted to protect who? Certain powerful individuals. While releasing the name of others. And yet all the names of the victims were released. But I thought it's supposed to be redacted to protect the victims. Fire. One of the people who were instrumental in him being elected. Because she refused to drop the Epstein investigation. She was fired. Alex Jones, who was instrumental in Donald Trump being elected. Donald Trump himself said he seriously helped the campaign. The man went to court and get sued and almost lost his livelihood over Donald Trump when the whole damn world was against him. He stand up there and stand behind him. And when he questioned his actions, not saying anything bad, he questioned him. Questioned his reasoning. The first person to stab him in the back was Donald Trump. Donald Trump promised Mercado the presidency of Venezuela. But when she received the Nobel Prize over here, he gave X. And then pull away his endorsement. And then make a deal with the new one they had in now. Delcy Rodriguez. And even though Mercado handed him the Nobel Prize, that wasn't good enough. He should have won it. He stopped more war than anybody in history. All you see that? That's like Kamala says, she's stopping crime. USC in crime? That is not crime. That is a disagreement. Right? The world is starting to notice. So they bring out the Trump card. Disclosure. Aliens. Family, I know such thing as aliens. I tell you only right now. They do exist. What they are showing you are demons. They are fallen angels. They're no damn aliens. They are the Nephilim. Go search that up. There was a report. I will tell you something. Tell it. There was a report. Former CIA working at a military, what they call military black site. They carry him in to disclose some information, a briefing. For a briefing. When they went in there, they told him, you're going to see things that you've never seen before. Talking about beings. He said these are interdimensional beings. Whatever you do, do not say the name Jesus Christ here. If you stump your toe and you break your toe, do not mention that name, because all hell will break loose in this place. They will attack. Keep your mouth shut. There have been reports of people who have had close encounters with these aliens. And when they mention the name Jesus Christ, they disappear, they leave. There was a paper written by a man called Sir Albert Pike. He was the highest ranking Freemason you could be. And he wrote a paper. You could find it online. Sir Albert Pike. I will spare you all the details, but I will paraphrase and give you a summary. The goal is to steer humanity, mainly Christians, away from Christ. Push them towards to become atheists. And then from atheist towards the light of Lucifer. That is what he wrote. Sir Albert Pike. He himself said that this idea came from conversations he had with the devil himself. I will convince them that Christ don't exist, make them atheists, and then lead them to the light of Lucifer. Sir Albert Pike. Alistair Crowley and that other fellow who's the head of the Church of Scientology. Both of them were part of the Church of Satan. Both of them. And there was a rumor in the 60s that they had a ritual done in the desert. 60s or 70s. And during that ritual, they were able to summon demons and open a portal, which then allowed these demons to enter into society and begin the corruption of society. Why is it everywhere you look, you're seeing wickedness and evil? Good example. A family just got killed the other day. A family, a little child, one of the ones that was gunned down in Trinidad and Tobago. That's not the first time. Not the first time. Whatless Roger Alexander could go solve the police case 24 hours. But a murdered child, he wouldn't lift his blasted finger. He too busy chucking up his bottom with gamma shot and going to the kiss me ass gym. Kamala too. She busy standing up in Senate talking about the Indian, this fella from India that come, ambassador from India. What the ass India ever do for Trinbago other than give we Indian? What the ass Africa ever do for Trinbago other than give we African? What the ass China ever do for Trinbago other than give we Chinese? Nothing. Them a build the country. Them do nothing, is we build it. That is we land. Is we blood, sweat and tears gone in that country. Not them, you know. So what's she busy kissing them bottom for? You're seeing evil and wickedness all around you. But yet they tell you nothing to fear, nothing to see. And now people are starting to open, they're starting to question. So what do they do? COVID virus 2.0, otherwise known as the hantavirus, otherwise known as the Andes hantavirus, a modified version of the hantavirus, which they say has no cure and has a 40% mortality rate. Family, let me give you a piece of advice because it hit the Caribbean already. Ivermectin. I-V-E-R-M-E-C-T-I-N. Ivermectin. It is an anti-parasitic medication. It is very cheap. Also something called fenbendazole. You could find it in any veterinary store where they sell medicine for dog and cat and thing. Fenbendazole is a common parasitic anti-parasitic medication that is used in horses, it is used for dogs, but it was first used in humans. And those two medications have been shown to destroy cancer cells. It has also been shown to be more effective than the vaccine they give you at dealing with COVID and other viruses. Go buy some. Make sure you have. Because let me tell you what is going to happen next. Because of the world backlash to what you are currently seeing transpire from North America through the Caribbean all the way to the Middle East, Africa, Europe and Asia. What you are seeing, backlash, they must put an end to. And the only way they will do that is with a lockdown. So lockdowns are coming. And once the lockdown comes, after they lock all you up and tell all you don't come outside, stay home, don't leave your house, then you will get disclosure. Alien disclosure. Then you will get the great deception. All the while, the destruction you are seeing has been orchestrated from the very top. This is all by design. I asked ChatGPT a question. I asked Grok a question. I asked Claude AI and different ones a question. Name one time in history where these kind of things happen coincidentally, all at once, and there was no government involved, and the government wasn't behind it. Name once. Couldn't give me an answer. I even asked. You look at everything that has transpired by governments, and history has shown, especially in Latin America and the rest of the world, that it was government involvement, government design, government orchestrated destruction. If that was done there, and that same thing is being utilized now, wouldn't it make sense for a disease or a pandemic to suddenly strike in order to divert the world's attention from what the government is doing, the destruction that is about to come, that is currently happening, and devote their attention to a pandemic because their life is at risk, and then force them to get another vaccine? And if last time that one fix you off, this go finish you. Well, the same man pushing it was mentioned on the Epstein files, talking to Jeffrey Epstein himself, saying that they are close to creating COVID, and the COVID will be used, and I quote, to get rid of all the poor people. The world have too much poor people in it. They're utilizing too much of the world's resources that we should be using. And Bill Gates is part of a Donald Trump administration. He have military contract along with Peter Thiel. Yep, co-founder of Tesla and others, and PayPal. Yeah, the same man who come out and say we are about to reign in the time, what the age of the Antichrist. That one, he's part of it. Yeah, trust the government, trust them, trust Kamala. They have your interests at heart. They can't solve crime with all the evidence and all the police in the world. They can't do a damn thing. But India show up, and oh good, Miss Ting Lips working overtime. She kissing everybody, Bamsi. Miss New Sari, she self go bar queen. Me I know where she begin and India end, because she head so far up the blasted backside. Trust them. They are leading you down a path of destruction. Open your eyes and see. This hantavirus and all these things, these are all orchestrated events. This is by design. And when they have all your lock up in your house, then disclosure, then digital identification, then digital currency, 24-hour monitoring. They're already doing it right now. Next year, please God, all vehicles in the United States will be monitoring you from inside your car. The government, the police will have access to everything inside, including your biometrics. Every conversation you have in your car, even if the radio off and they can't hear you, they will record it, because they can use something like sonar inside your car to pick up vibrations and get every conversation you have, and they will shut your car down. Every time you get in your car, it scans your biometrics. The car will scan, and if you jump in your car and it's an emergency and you have to go, and they see that you are unstable emotionally, the car will lock off. You can't drive it. If for some reason you speak up against the government and they don't like what you have to say, and you get in your car, the car will take your biometrics, scan a police database, see that you are wanted, lock the car with you inside, and contact the police. That's coming next year. You still trust them? Still trust that? Well, let me tell you something. There's no such thing as an elected government. Governments are put there by a handful of individuals. Handful. Look at the United States financial system. The Federal Deposit. That's a private company. Private. That was given complete authority by President Woodrow Wilson. And that Fed turned around and created the IRS. Another private organization to collect money for who? The Feds. They supply money to the United States by printing money, their own money, out of nowhere. And then the US pays interest on that loan. But here's the thing, not $1 of your taxes go towards anything they tell you. You are paying to fix roads. You are paying for healthcare. You are paying for schools. You are paying for this. You know what you're paying for? Debt that the government incurred. And two private companies, one of which is the IRS, that's a private organization, was given authority to make laws to force you to pay taxes on something that was deemed illegal before. Your labor. You trust the government? Trust them? Huh? If you trust them, Pat and I have real pregnant birds to sell all, yeah? I have some pregnant birds to sell, yeah? So family, watch out for this thing, yeah? Because this disease them put out there, this virus, dangerous. Dangerous, 40% mortality. That is way higher than COVID. So I recommend, make sure you have penicillin. Make sure you have ivermectin and fenbendazole. You could find ivermectin and penicillin at most drugstores. They are inexpensive. Fenbendazole you will find at a veterinary supply. So anywhere you could buy medicine for animals, you will find it there. Buy them. Stock up and make sure you have. Make sure you have. Make sure you wash everything thoroughly, because this is spread initially through feces and urines of rodent. Feces and urine from rodents. That's how it is spread. And then once it is spread, it is airborne. It is already in Europe. It is already in America, and it is already in the Caribbean. It will spread. So be careful. And remember, everything you're seeing happening is not by accident. It's by design. And the good book already say this would happen. There will be pestilence. There will be wars and rumors of wars. There will be famine. Men will be lovers of self. They will be boastful. They will be hateful. They would hate their parents. They will love money. They will turn away from God. They will love all things sinful. There will be earthquakes, natural disasters. The sun will get hotter. All of these things were written thousands of years ago. And you're seeing it right before your very eyes. This must happen. But the good book also said, like the parable of the 10 virgins, prepare. Make sure you have oil in your lamp. So be prepared. Stock up on food, stock up on supplies, stock up on medicine. Make sure you have access to water. Make sure you have access to purified water. Boil water. Have different means of cooking. Have an extra tank of gas. Always make sure you have extra. Make sure you have a coal pot or a chulha. Have something. If you have the means and you have the room, go dig a latrine. Make sure you have. Because family are telling you, when it starts, and it is coming soon, you ain't gonna have time. Them prepared already. Them don't care about you. The government, when Donald Trump said, "Make America great again," yeah, here's the real saying. Make America great again for a few. But that few does not include the majority of you. And that is the same story worldwide. Great for a few, not for you. So, as always, family, God bless all you. God guide all you. God keep all you safe. Lord Father, grant all your love, strength, and compassion. Be compassionate to one another. Love each other. All this violence and killing, I think it have to stop. You are doing what they want you to do. And if you feel in the end you will get anything out of it, I promise you, you're getting nothing. You will end up in one or two places, a box or a cell. I promise you that. It have no other way out for you. And you better pray. It's a cell. Because if it end up in a box, and family, you are repent. It have one place you go in. One. That is eternity. Eternity damned. And me, I want that for nobody. No matter how much I hate you. Stop the violence. We killing each other while them getting rich. We fighting the wrong people. Pick your battle smart. No violence. God gave you that. Use it. Use it. The same way them using money to destroy we and bring we down to we knees. We could do the very same. We can affect the economy. We are the majority. They are the minority. Gandhi said, first they ignore you. Then they laugh at you. Then they fight you. And then you win. Gandhi freed India with salt. Salt. All are we is brother and sister. If we come together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. A house divided cannot stand, but a people divided will fall. So we need unity. And I'm calling on all my brothers and sisters all around the world, Latin America, North America, the Caribbean, all my brothers and sisters. Time to come together. Stop believing the lies because it's an illusion to create a delusion to divide, because they know together we aspire, together we achieve, but divided we will fall. Time to come together. Come together. Learn to see between the lines. Open your eyes and see the truth. And the truth is not something you want to hear. half the time. But truth is truth. Listen and look, and you will find it. When you find it, what are you going to do? Close your eyes and walk away and pretend you ain't here and see nothing? Or stand strong? Like I know my Trinbagonian and Caribbean brothers and sisters are, and my Latin American brothers and sisters, and my Canadian brothers and sisters, and my American brothers and sisters, and my brothers and sisters around the world. Just stand on your feet, be strong, or cower on your knees like a coward. Choice is yours. Open your eyes. So as always, family, all you know I love all your bad too bad. Bad too bad. Love each other. And as always, take it easy, family. Take it easy, Jen.